so many fragrances out there, choosing the right one could feel so overwhelming. And trust me, I've tested my fair share, from the irresistible to the forgettable. In this video, I will be sharing my top 5 most complimented fall fragrances that are guaranteed to turn heads and leave a lasting impression. Let's get into it. The first fragrance that I want to bring to you guys is something that's fairly new to my collection. I was introduced to this fragrance last winter. I instantly knew that I had to get it. Now, I didn't get it until just recently because it is more of like a fall winter scent, and this fragrance is from Replica, and it is Coffee Break. Oh my goodness, let me spray it. This fragrance here, Coffee Break, is a unisex fragrance. When you go into Sephora, if you get it from Sephora, it is in the women department. However, like along with the women fragrances, because it's part of Replica and it's just lined up with that collection, but it is very much so unisex. I love it because it smells like coffee, but it's not too potent, it's not too strong. Like, I tried and tested out so many like coffee fragrances, and it's like, you know how like the first thing you smell is coffee, and I'm like, I'm not trying to smell like Folgers. I'm not trying to smell like I just opened a can of Folgers. And this one is not at all like that. You do have coffee in it, but I feel like it's more of like a second note. Now, what I smell initially when I spray it, I smell vanilla, lavender, like a warm spice, and coffee is in there. And I feel like even with the initial spray and the dry down, you still have the coffee, but it's not the first note, and I love that about it. So last year when I was wearing it during the fall and winter, trying to decide if I really liked it, I didn't purchase it. I actually got it from like Sephora, like a little sample. I had quite a few samples. I don't know why they were just really like promoting that fragrance, and anytime that I saw it, I was like, let me get another sample. During that time, it wasn't as masculine as it is with the actual bottle. Now, when I purchased this, and I just got it maybe like a month ago, and I sprayed this on my body, I was like, wow, this is really masculine. Not in a bad way, but it was more masculine than what I expected to be, especially with the sample size. I don't know what's up with that, but it is still very much a unisex fragrance. This is something that I will wear like during the daytime, when I'm running errands, if I'm planning on going to get me a little matcha, and it's gonna last all day. The longevity is top tier. The next fragrance that I want to tell you about is my most expensive fragrance out of this collection, and it is the Tom Ford Soleil Neige. I get compliments wearing this fragrance every time I put it on. It could be older women, it could be younger women, it be guys. Like, I always get compliments. And don't get me wrong, with the Replica, I get compliments. Every single last one of these fragrances I get compliments from, but this one here, this one almost cut the cake, okay? This one almost cut the cake. Now, Tom Ford Soleil Neige, I don't want to waste too much because this is expensive. It's top tier. This is also a unisex fragrance. So male or female, either one could wear this. Man or woman, male or female, anybody could wear this. Anybody could wear it. It doesn't matter. It's interesting to me because when I looked up this fragrance, it is a summer fragrance. It's classified as a summer fragrance. But then when you read the description, it talks about like the winter snow, which is very interesting to me. But to me, it doesn't really give off summer vibe. It gives off more fall. I would say if you were to wear this in the summer, I would say maybe date night. With smelling this, the initial scent that I get from it is like white floral. I also get like amber, vanilla. It's very sweet. It's very delicious. It's like, it says that it has citrus in it, but I would say the citrus is the initial spray, but after it dries down, you really don't smell the citrus as much, at least not to me. So either male or female could wear this one. These are the only two that I have that is unisex. I figured I'd just go ahead and put those out there at the beginning. I initially got a sample size from Sephora, and when I was testing it out and trying it out, I really enjoyed the scent. So when I ran out of it, I decided to get a travel size in it because I didn't want to commit to a full size. So this is what I have left. I have quite a bit left, but I didn't want to commit to a full size because sometimes it takes you a while for you to realize if you really like something or not. And I didn't want to commit to a 500 bottle of cologne or perfume and then only use a few sprays and like, I don't really like it. So I was like, let me just go ahead, get the travel size in it. And if I use, like once I use this up and I still love the scent, then I'll go ahead and get the big size. Y'all, now this one here, this one is an OG. This fragrance here has been with me for years. This fragrance, I have purchased 3 large bottles of this, not at the same time, but I would use it, buy it again, use it, buy it again. And it's the biggest size that they have, which is 5 ounces. It usually take me probably about a year to 2 years to use up 1 bottle. So imagine how long that I've had it or been using this. This fragrance is completely different than any other fragrance that I'm going to be showing you today. And it is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. Okay, y'all see how much I have left? It is at the very bottom. After this fall, winter, I know that I'm going to have to purchase another one. This fragrance is a sweet floral scent. So let me tell you about my mindset of how I picked out this fragrance. So when I was in my 20s, I used to wear Escada Ocean Lounge. That was my go-to fragrance. It didn't matter what I was doing, where I was going, that was the fragrance of choice for me. I could just be going shopping. I could be going for a walk in the park. I could be going to a wedding. I could be going on a date. It did not matter. I was wearing Escada Ocean Lounge. Now, I got to a point in my life where I was like, okay, I need something that is a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more mature, just in case like I'll, go to a wedding that is a little bit more formal. I think that's probably what was going on. I think I had like an event or something that I was going to that was a little bit more formal, and I was like, Escada Ocean Lounge is really not the fragrance for the outfit, because sometimes you have to match the fragrance to the outfit. So I was looking for something that was a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more mature, but still youthful. This fragrance gives you that. With initial spray, let me spray it again. This fragrance is fresh, sweet. I believe the sweetness comes from the papaya flower. It also has cashmere and a little musk. Like, this smells so divine. And it's crazy to me because I'm not really a floral type person. And this scent is very much so floral. There's not really much fruit to it. Based on the Escada Ocean Lounge, you already know where my palate is at with the fruits, the citrus, the strawberries, things of that nature. This is completely opposite of that fragrance. And because of the nature, I only wear it during the fall and winter because it's so potent in that aspect. When it comes to summer, it doesn't give me summer vibes. It only gives me like fall, winter. The throat of it is so divine. It's so gorgeous. Now, as for compliments, this fragrance, I'm not even gonna hold you. I get more compliments with this fragrance from women. Now, if you're looking for something for the boys, now this fragrance be making the men go wild. And they don't even know what's going on. This one is Say Noir by Beyonce. I was a little cautious on presenting this one to you guys because you can't go somewhere and just sample it. But I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna paint a picture for you. Anytime I wear this fragrance, please believe I'm getting hit on. I don't know what about it, but anytime I wear this fragrance out, I'm getting hit on. So if you don't want that attention, don't wear it. Do not wear it. Ooh, did y'all hear that mist? The way that this fragrance spray. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time because I don't like to use my fragrance like this. Okay, I want to put it on me, but the way that this mist, listen, none of those other fragrances spray like that. Even my Tom Ford don't even spray like that. Now this fragrance is sweet. It's like delicious sweet. is like scrumptious sweet. When I first smelled this scent, this fragrance, the initial note is gonna hit you in the face is honey. It also combined with the amber and the white floral, but this fragrance have layers to it. And to be honest, I've never really experienced anything like it. And what I mean by that is that when you do your initial spray, you're gonna smell the honey. And I smell amber. I smell the amber. Hold on, wait. Let me spray it one more time. So I can get this correct. Because it's so sophisticated the way that this happens. Okay, so when you first smell it, I smell honey off top, and then I smell the white floral. Now as the dry down occurs, I smell more of the amber, and then the honey becomes a little bit more settled, but you can always smell it. It's like even after you've had it on all day, you're still gonna smell the honey, but other notes of this fragrance stand out more. It's so interesting. I ain't even gonna lie, she did her thing. She did her thing on this. Oh my goodness. What is this? Does it have citrus in it as well? I feel like it has like a little hint of citrus. Like now that it's dried down, I smell like a hint of citrus. If you find this information helpful for you, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscription button down below. Let's go ahead and move on to my next fragrance. So the last fragrance that I want to present to you guys is last but is certainly not least is Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Look at her. She is too cute. Off the top, I smell like the warm spicy, it's sweet, white floral, and it do have like a woody note in it as well. Now with this one, I can't really pinpoint of who I get more compliments from, male or female. I think I just get compliments in general when I wear this fragrance. A lot of times someone will walk past and be like, oh, you smell really nice, and I say thank you. I really don't go into detail of what I have on unless somebody asks. Now this one here, this is something that I really enjoy wearing during the fall winter months. Now don't get me wrong, I will pull this one out just like Saint Dior. I will pull this one out for like a late night date night fragrance because of like the warm woody scents. For this fragrance, like even though it's feminine, because of the warm spice and the woody notes, to me it kind of gives that masculine feel without being masculine at all. Out of all of these fragrances, I love them so much. There's a time and a place when it comes to each one of these fragrances, or when I'm planning on wearing them or putting on with them. There you have it. I hope that you find this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you all for watching, and remember, you're made for more. See you next time. Bye.